Welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 4. Snake has gone and picked himself up a new toy, this barrel here. It's kind of different because in the older games, Metal Gear Solid 2, and 3, Snake would go and hide under a cardboard box and use that to sneak around. And the idea was that a soldier would see that, think it's just a box, and move on. And this really didn't work out too well in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay, Snake.
Pretty much.
Hurry to the rendezvous point. Your radar is marked with which way
Here's
to
our
go.
box. And now we've gone over and switched to the barrel. Now the thing about the barrel is, unlike the box, which didn't really provide you much protection if you got shot, and you really were sitting duck if you were getting attacked, the barrel takes some damage and it can roll around like you just seen. So Snake has gotten the barrel and he can use it, although I'm not really going to use it that much. It's not really that useful, because I feel we need to work with it. But Snake has now got to move on. Now Snake has a group that he's supposed to make contact with around here. He is not doing this mission solo. He has sort of a backup team. And it's a group called Rat Patrol 1, and we're supposed to meet with them up ahead. But Snake's going to have to sneak his way around here. Notice that it is possible, if you really wanted to, you can play this game like a first-person shooter, as long as you're willing to hold the button down. I'm not sure if there's any way to bind it down or anything. Let's see, throw some grenades out. Unlike in Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm not so terribly concerned with not gunning down every soldier I see, so I will shoot him if I feel it's necessary or if I really want to. Metal Gear Solid 3, because of that weird dream sequence I had to go and kind of refrain from killing everyone I saw like some kind of crazy. Freedom! SEM4 Custom really works out.
The BMCs have sent reinforcements. Now their defensive line is a lot thicker. It's going to be tougher to break through. That Striker will be shooting at you, too. Stay on your toes. It might be best to avoid that area altogether if you can.
It is certainly possible to not engage that Striker. You can go around it if you want. Or you can pull out your RPG and you blast it away. That seems to work, doesn't it? Did we get it? Also, if you don't feel like doing this, there is a mortar pretty much right above Snake's head that you can launch and destroy them with. Now, this battlefield, one of the things I do like about this, and it was kind of something that you could do in the earlier games, but it's taken to a new level here, is that there is more than one way of getting from point A to B. Here we are.
The Mark II is more than just a communications terminal.
Yeah, we get that.
It's got a lot of other functions.
You can go a different way if you find one way has got too much heat on it.
See for yourself what it can do.
But you're going to find that there's different little battles going on in a lot of the directions you go. Notice that the Mark II can pick up weapons. It is also capable of shocking people. I showed you that in the last episode, I think. Feel free to just grab the weapons that enemies have dropped, because they award you Drebin points. Remember, Drebin had gone, and we have a deal with Drebin. We give him the guns we don't need. We get to keep the ammunition, because he doesn't really need that. And he awards us with Drebin points that we can use to purchase other weapons. Now, I imagine when he sells the guns we're giving to him to other people, he's collecting cash for it, but yeah, whatever. It's an arrangement that works out equally well for both of them.
I'll put the heat on him from below. You pick him off from here. No survivors.
PMCs. Oh, got him. Even though we're going to be using the M4 a lot, the operator is still a useful weapon, as well as the Mark 22 silenced. Oh, that was a mistake. CQC fail. Got him anyway. Another one out there, a sniper. Now, if you tried just running up the street on this side of the building, you would have gotten gunned down by this guy. But since we're going around, we don't have to worry about that. And you can hold guys up in this. You check them for stuff. Let's do that. Oh, an achievement. This game, and like a lot of games released in the past couple of years, have had this really unfortunate fate of being reliant on the patching systems that the Xbox Live and the PSN have allowed. So a game was often shipped with incomplete features or bugs, a whole lot of bugs. I just gunned him. That's sad. That's terrible. It's really horrible. Well, anyway, games often ship incomplete or with a lot of bugs and stuff. So the patching system is used to download patches and fix problems after the game's been released. Oh, the militia won the fight. Metal Gear Solid, on the other hand, never received a single patch for, like, was it 3 years or so after it was released? They finally patched it once to add trophy support into the game. Also, the patch gave you the ability to install the entire game at one shot. So it never had any big bugs that needed to be patched. The only patch that did come in was the one that added the trophy support, which didn't exist at the time that the game was released, so that can be forgiven. Damn PMCs. Remember, it's impossible to get the PMCs on your side, even if you help them out with conflict. So you might as well not even try. Oh, jeez. You'll notice that Snake's ability to fight in this game is significantly greater than in the early Metal Gear games. In that one, you could fight what you did in the event that you got caught. In this game, his ability to fight, move while shooting, aim while walking, all that kind of stuff, dodge bullets, all that, is so much better that, well, it really is, it becomes a reasonable solution to just gun your way through any situation and get into it. We have an alert phase now. There's been gunned down from both sides. See if we can take down that helicopter. We have our R7. It's not really an anti-aircraft weapon. Hey! You gotta do what you gotta do. Later in the game, we will get reasonable anti-aircraft weaponry. Little surface-to-air missiles. Of course, a new helicopter will come back as soon as you destroy the first one. So if you really want to wreak some havoc, just hang around here, gun some dudes down, collect their weapons. It's all good. Everything will take. All in all, you'll get your points. It'll be great. I will note, though, that if you hang around too long and just shoot too many people, it's real gratuitous violence. Then you'll find that Snake has a kind of a flashback scene of Liquid telling him that he enjoys killing, like I said back in Metal Gear Solid, and it'll reduce Snake's psych meter. Okay, we're moving on. Now we're inside of the hotel. We're going to go meet Rat Patrol here. But we're going to find that the place is kind of, what do you call it? Filled with traps. Let's take a look around.
The rendezvous point is just up ahead. The building seems to be abandoned. It's not occupied by the PMCs or the militia. The rendezvous point is on the top floor. Check your radar to see which way to go, and use extreme caution.
you'll see that claymore mines were set all over the place, but they're set in kind of unusual locations. Like, you'll find a gun sitting around where there's no mine. Like, the gun isn't booby-trapped, but there's a magazine sitting on a couch over there that is booby-trapped. And I ran right into that claymore mine. Yeah. Jeez. That looks painful. That was my screenshot right there. That's what I'm going to use for the cover of the video. You can see some other ones. There's more than one path, I think, to get up to where we need to go. But every way is booby-trapped. Look at that. That's booby-trapped right there. This is a sleeping mine, though. This won't kill Snake. This won't hurt Snake. It'll just knock him unconscious, like that. So, once he's down, you hit the L stick to wake him up. Feel free to collect these, though. Just like you can collect the claymore mines, you can collect the sleeper mines and use them to take out the enemies. Although, unless it's like a boss battle or something, I really don't feel a need to use that kind of stuff. That's locked. It's got a lock on it, meaning we can't use it without unlocking it with Drebin points. But there's a claymore mine in front of it. You can shoot the mines, I think, to have them explode. Just like you can shoot the sleeper mines to have them explode, but then you can't collect them. To collect them, just like in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, you just crouch down and crawl over top of them and you collect it. You may want to spend a little bit of time wandering around in this area, taking out all of the mines you see, because you're going to be making a quick exit through here, and you may just run into a mine that you really didn't want to hit. Smoke grenades, they're locked too, apparently. I think this is the first time we've seen smoke grenades in a Metal Gear game.
Snake, I'm detecting a trap in your vicinity. It's a bomb that uses an infrared sensor as a detonation trigger. It's a remote control device, and I'm detecting slight traces of volatile sleep gas. Trigger it, and you'll be knocked out, so be careful.
How can you detect that? Set this thing up. Oh, damn. See, that was a mistake. Okay, let's get up to where we need to go. Enough screwing around. It's kind of a weird setup for a hotel, isn't it? I mean, I'm not seeing much in the way of rooms. Hotel rooms people stay in. Just crawl on top of this thing and get it. Jeez, there may not be anybody occupying this place, but the explosions are close enough that... Oh, shit. To make it seem like it's not a very safe place to be. But, what are you gonna do? There's a kitchen over to the right. Run through there if you feel like, but there's not really anything that you can't get later on. Another sleeper mine. Hate those damn things. Snake's taking a lot of damage running through here. I feel kind of stupid, having taken that much damage by all the idiotic trap setups I have here. But whatever. Another sleep mine. Are these the stairs we need? Oh, it's an outdoor bar. Very nice. Let's screw around with some of these bottles. You could do this in Metal Gear Solid 2, but there weren't that many bottles you could shoot at. If you feel like doing it, feel free to go and just wreck some of their good booze. But this is approaching the end of this, and we're hitting a milestone, so I'll bring this episode to a close at around the 15-minute mark. So thanks for watching. Be sure to catch the next one where Snake will meet up with his contacts at Rat Patrol 1.